May profits be upon you. How you doing? Let's take a look at Aussie dollar, Swiss franc, Aussie, Swiss. Let's take a look at it. All right. We're going to look at the RT money meter first. The RT money meter tracks the rate of change of each individual currency from a futures perspective within a 15-week time period. All right, about 3 months. And I update it every week so that I can see who's weak, who's strong, and I'm going to put those two against each other. You understand? I use the ranking system for that. All right, and if we look at the Aussie, you see that Aussie this week is number 5 at minus 588. But what was it last week? Oh, it dropped from number 3 last week at minus 247. So we see that it is trending weaker. Now, let's take a look at the Swiss. The Swiss is ranked at number 4, minus 481. But what was it last week? Oh, it was number 5 at minus 628. It is trending stronger. These two are going in different directions. Yeah, they're both pretty weak. All right. But individually, one is getting stronger. The other is crisscrossing down, trending weaker. So let's take a look at some top-down analysis. We'll start with the monthly time frame, right? What do we see? This is this is pretty simple, right? We see from here, it's just been lower, low, lower, high, lower, low, lower, high, right? We have another lower low, all right? Until we break that, I'm not thinking bullish as of yet. Even though we made this lower low, the higher time frame says we're in a downtrend, right? But we made a higher high, we have a V-shaped recovery here, right? It makes a nice bullish leg to the upside. We correct here, right? And now we're going to take a look at this price action here a little closer. The one thing that stands out to me, this right here. This was an attempt for price to go higher. Fail, 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 fail. All right. And then we got this bearish engulfer here. Come on, man. This is going down, man. This is going down. It tried to go higher. Look, we got a higher high, higher low, higher high, right? Higher low. All right, we didn't make a higher high. We can give it another shot. Aha! You know what I'm saying? It got weak. I'm looking at it as bearish, man. That's it. Let's take a look on the weekly. All right. We can see after price made this bullish impulse here, things got a little different. All right. We came here. We're looking for this to be a higher low if we're going to continue a trend up, right? We see the low, the pullback, the lower low, a break above that pullback high. And then that's my pattern. That's what I look for, except there was no follow through. It was too weak. It made a lower low, breaking that low there, breaking the low. It looks bearish. However, it left behind relative equal lows. That's going to be a magnet for price. You know that. You know how I work it. All right. But we had a very big recovery here. Seemed like out of nowhere. What happened there, man? What happened there? I don't know. Aussie got real strong against the Swiss, which got weak. And we tried to go higher. That didn't work out. Look at this bearish engulfer. Am I supposed to think, let me look for buys here? No. You know why? Because we're breaking to the downside, man. And we're breaking what? Demand zones. We're breaking demand on lower time frames. Let's take a look on the lower time frames. Let's see what that really looks like. Let's look at the daily, right? Look at this, people. Look at this. This is nothing but failures to go higher and successful breaks of lower lows, of structure to the downside. These are demand zones, breaking highs. And that's a legit demand zone, and we're breaking it. All right, look at this one. This one started it all, and it was closed below. Okay. You know, I look for those flip zones, right? Come on. You know how I do it. All right. I just want you to see that this trend line support has been, repeatedly touched. We're just going lower and lower. All right. So what am I looking for now? Let's look on the 4-hour where we make our money. All right. We can see we broke this demand zone. All right. We don't need to see trend line support anymore. Okay. Let's get rid of that. I don't like a bunch of stuff on my chart, my charts. All right. Hold on a second. All right. There you go. All right. So what I'm looking at is, where can we get a pullback? Look how much momentum is in this bearish leg of structure. All right. So I'm looking for quite possibly a timid pullback to continue the bearish momentum down to at least 662. All right. Why 6662? I want to show you. I should have showed you this a little bit earlier. I saw how price kept bumping here, all right? And I saw how price bumped here for support. And I saw how price interacted in the past here. I mean, it's not hard to see. These are the things that stand out and catch my eye. Support, gets below it, resistance, then support. If we see a bunch of interactions here, it's a key level. That's all it is. And nothing wrong with recognizing that, right? So that's going to be a chief area where I would target for a TP. All right. I would definitely take TP here. I would look for it to go lower, but I'm definitely going to take some partials or TP, one or the other. All right. Now, what I'm looking for is a pullback. All right. If it comes, if there's a weak pullback, I'm looking at this buy to sell wicks here. All right. Because we know on the lower time frames, this is going to be an area of supply. All right. If we come up here, fill this imbalance here to the supply that was in place before demand was taken out. All right. Before we took out this demand, this was the last the supply here, and the price comes up there. That would be great. That would be an awesome place to take a short. It happens to be at the same place where structure was broke. So definitely I'll be looking for a high probability trade to the downside if I see some bearish price action up here. All right. But the first place I'm going to look is here, because it might just want to continue the bearish trend. So I'm going to look here first for bearish price action. All right. You see that little red line I got up there? Because this had such a powerful rejection from here, and then we pummel through it. I'm looking at this zone for a retest and then come back down. Okay. So that's my plan. If this, then that. You know how I get down. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave on your screen the first video I put out today, which is the weekly outlook, where I examine each individual currency and its own individual strength or weakness. All right. Goes in a little bit more detail. It's from a futures perspective, but it helps us, it informs us better when we look at the pairs that we want to trade for the upcoming week. Okay. I urge you to look at that video, watch that video. It's a longer video, but it's more detailed in each individual currency. Okay. I'll leave that on your screen right now. Just click on it and watch and enjoy. And do check out the other videos I put out today for the other pairs. I got some hot pairs. This one's going to be hot. This one you want to watch, because I think this is going to go. Okay. I'll see you in the next video. Oh, hey, I hope you're still there. If you are, give yourself a star. All right. Hit that like button for me, man. I forgot to ask. We have to ask. YouTube tells us to ask, because a lot of people enjoy these videos and don't do anything. don't hit the, just forget all about it. I do it too. I do it too. All right. So I'm asking you to go ahead and hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification so you can catch my updates, and do leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this setup. If you think this setup is strong, which do you think it'll hit the lower POI or the higher POI, the point of interest? All right. I don't think we're getting up here. If we get up here, it'll be even better. Of course, if we can get up here, that'll be even better, because this would be a very good breaker here, or mitigation block. All right. I would love to see it hit that line. But thank you for staying to the end of the video. I'll see you in the next one.